Hi Emma, tell me what you want to know about the bipod then.
Isn't that the opposite? I'm supposed to ask you that.
No, what do you want to know, I said.
Right, let me start it. Right, so Dad, I hear you've been doing really well with the bipod recently. Do you want to tell me a little bit about what the bipod is and explain a bit about it?
Okay. Basically, the bipod is one of the major exotics that are put on by the South African TAB.
Okay.
Right? Now, compared with the place accumulator, where you've got to try and find a horse that comes first, second or third in each of 7 races, that's the place accumulator. The big 6 is where you've got to find the winner of 6 different legs.
Okay.
And the bipod is a cross between the two. You've got to get the first or the second in the first, normally, the first 6 races of a meeting.
Okay, so it's races 1 to 6, and you've got to choose either the first horse or the second horse to come in all consecutive 6 races.
Right. So, the way that I've constructed it,
Yeah.
I have got 3 horses in each of the 6 legs.
Okay.
Now, when you multiply that out, that comes to 729 rand.
So the perm 729 on your current bet.
Okay, but you can take it for 100 rand. You take it for 200 rand. I normally take it for 200 rand.
$200 sounds
and
good to me.
And I can get 27%. It works out to 27%. But the advantage of it is that because you're paying the first and the second, and we have got 3 horses in each leg, we've got a chance of getting first and second, which means that each leg you do that, you double up.
Oh, that sounds great.
Okay, so that, for instance, if you had, of the 6 legs, if you had 3 of them, where you had the winner in each leg, or winner or second in each leg, but 3 of the legs, you had the first and second, you'd have 2 for 8 times the dividend.
Sounds fantastic.
Okay, now, what happens the way that I've done it, I have chosen horses that I think if you come in from one of the horses will be an outsider, so that we've got a chance of winning a big dividend. Right? Now we've been doing this now since the beginning of the season, beginning of August, and we're now on. We've done about 80 of them.
Okay.
Right? Of those 80, we've won about 30, 35 of them.
All right. So, yeah.
So we're getting lots of dividends, but you've got to remember that you can go a spell where 3, 4, 5, 6, perhaps even 8 days on the trot even, it's possible that you don't pick up a dividend.
Okay.
And so you've got to bear this in mind. It's not something you think, I'm going to get rich quick.
Yeah.
You're going to get 1 or 2 good dividends in a month. Right?
Using your bets.
Taking exactly what I'm doing. So that, for instance, the first month, had you been playing 729 a day, right, you'd have won 35,000.
Wow.
Okay.
That's good going.
Yeah. Now, in the next month, we won another 45.
Gosh, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, but what it is, you've got to remember that some of the days you're going to win, you get a dividend, and it might not cover the stake.
Okay.
But you've got to remember that it's a bit like playing the lotto, in a way.
Yeah.
You're waiting for that big dividend, but in the meantime, you're going to get 4 numbers up or 3 numbers up. You're going to get little bits coming in.
You get all the excitement as well.
But the thing is, that keeps us in the game because you're retrieving our stakes.
Okay.
Right? So that's the downside. It is you must start with. I would suggest you started with a 5,000 stake.
Okay.
Right? And you bet 200 rand every day.
Without missing any of
every day. You don't. Because I don't know which day is going to win.
Yeah.
I know.
If you knew that.
I know that the method I'm doing, we will win numerous times during the course of the month or the long period.
Well, it looks like your stats have proven that. You know, you so much up.
Okay. Now that's an important point. What I do is I do my study, and I send them overnight or the night before for anybody who has joined me.
On your website
on
now, on the
website.
private page. Yep.
I charge a small fee. It's if you take it for a month, it's only costing 33 rand a day.
Okay.
Right? Or if you only take it for a week, it'll be 50 rand a day. So rather than do it on a daily basis, I need to do it for my organisation. That's groups of 7 or groups of 30 days.
Okay.
Right? That's the way I do it.
So tell me, how do you place a bipod bet?
Okay. Now, I'll make. Excuse my W.
So tell me, Dad, how do you place a bipod bet?
Okay. The bipod bet, most bookies, all South African bookies, will give you an easy page where they'll show you the 6 races. They'll have the horses in each race. I'll make a video of this separately so that you can hear it. And you can easily put in the selections in each leg.
Okay.
It's very easy.
So it's really easy. So
it's really easy.
Most bookmakers and the tab, is that right?
Bookmakers and the tab. Now, occasionally, you'll get horses that are scratched.
Okay, what happens then?
What happens then is that horse is, that you leave it in because it'll go onto the favourite.
So inside the trick.
Right, so now you've got 2 horses instead of 3 that are actually running.
Yep.
But if the favourite wins, then you actually double up in that leg.
Okay.
And if your second horse comes second, you can actually win it, you could actually go triple. You
Okay.
can get all 3.
Sounds like fun.
Right? It's a great fun bet because you've got interest in every race from 1 to 6. And in worst case scenario, if you fall out in the early legs, you've still got 3 horses in each race. That the way I've structured it, I've given them in my order of preference. So you could play a pick 3, or you could play a trifecta. You could play other bets with those because all my selections are in order. So that makes it a really good fun.
That sounds great. So if anyone wants to subscribe, how would we go about it?
Okay, the easiest way is to contact me by email.
Okay.
WhatsApp or Telegram.
All right.
Right. I will then send you my bank details, and then daily I will send you my selections. And if you wanted, this is a nice thing. If you want to test me out, you want to try it on paper, you can. Just give me your email address, and I will send you my results every day, so you can work it out on paper how you would have done had you staked. And you can have that indefinitely, and the day you decide, yes, I like the way you're doing it, you can join me from when you're content.
Awesome. So those 30 days, does it have to be at the start of the month, or can you join any time?
You join any 30 days you want to.
Okay, that sounds
nice and easy.
Great to me.
Right? So bear in mind that you are gambling, but on the other side of it, we've got a plan which is working out nicely. And for instance, if you go to the roulette table and you're betting on a number, your number's only going to come up once in 20, and you make a huge profit because they're paying you 35 to 1.
In it to win it.
And it's the same principle here. You'll go a few days, you don't win, but when you win, you can pick up good dividends.
So what you're saying is it's more of a medium to long-term investment, and don't panic because
that's right.
The stats are showing that you're going to be up if you ride it out.
All right, but you've got to remember, you should always bet what you can afford to lose.
Of course.
Because you're gambling.
Of course.
So 100 a day or 200 a day, I'm pretty sure you'll cover all your expenses, all your losses covered, my subscription covered, and have great fun at the end of it. How's that?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Shall we grab a beer?
Grab a beer.
Right.
Thanks
Cheers.
for watching.